Hey guys, AngryJoe OtherJoe here. Microsoft had a presser event in October for Windows 10, Surface Studio, but they also talked a little bit about gaming. They presented some VR headsets. They did a little more of Hololens streaming services. So we're gonna give our sort of little impressions on this while we wait. So let's do this and yeah.
Check it out.
I guess while the thing downloads, we could look at this real quick.
I mean, seriously,
We're not going to do the whole thing, so we're just going to skip ahead. So I guess the first thing they talk about is the Minecraft, of course. It's the biggest property. So now they want to do what? 3D for everybody. Basically, you could create things in 3D.
Object using my real world for inspiration.
So I guess she took a picture of it and then she could make it 3D. And then they're eventually they use the HoloLens. Talk a little bit about PowerPoint, but here comes the HoloLens. And you can see it in the HoloLens. Okay. Fine, whatever. This is cool though. They can go to a store and then place it in the house and see if there's enough room in your house for the chair. That's cool. That's not a problem. That's helpful.
The ability to take a digital chair and
get
break it
100
free from the
chairs.
screen means that Taj can purchase with more confidence knowing that the chair will fit in his home.
See, that's cool. Okay, but for something small like that, I don't know. I'm not gonna spend $800 just to see if it'll fit. Whatever. So moving on.
Measuring tape.
Fucking measuring tape.
House on the coast.
So then he switches to his VR headset here. So Microsoft now wants to jump into the VR realm. First he says, "Oh well, look at my avatar. This fucking fake. It's not his avatar. Let's see if I can catch him."
House on the coast. Taj is standing here with me on stage, but just like that, he's transported to a beautiful house on the coast.
So I'm so excited to share with you all my virtual space, but just quickly note there's a version of me there on screen so you can follow along in the experience.
Okay, watch the blue guy and him and see if it matches up.
And because this is Windows, wherever you choose to go,
Big delay.
you always have the apps you know and
No,
love.
you can see.
So I've created this massive screen where I can watch my beloved Sounders play. Go Sounders. I love those guys. They
His
just
arm
made the
didn't move.
playoffs, so I'm pretty happy about that.
He's just
And
following the
then, on this
movements.
back wall here, I have shoved
So-
all my favorite apps. And to the right, I've got Microsoft Edge open up with the community. That's the same.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and say, this is not useful. Okay, I have a 3D I have a virtual reality headset, multiple ones actually, all three of them, and I don't like nobody is gonna be like, you know what? I'm at my computer. I'm gonna put this fucking thing on, and then I'm gonna set up everything so I can look at a fucking menu and get to the apps that I need. Nobody's gonna do that, okay? No. We learned it in Fable 3 that fucking incredible interfaces for menus is just cumbersome when you can just click on what you want and go there, you know? So, no, I'm good. Microsoft, thanks.
I showcased earlier in the HoloLens demo.
This is what they're gonna bring for the VR.
Megan's super
Not
awesome
excited.
3D memory and place it here on the shelf with me.
Oh, I'm gonna play around with her
VR
little
is an
3D
amazing
creation.
place to enjoy the many 300.
Now you can go to different locations. My mom really wants to go to Jerusalem. I asked her to come over and experience it because you can already get that. There's some 360 videos that they go to Jerusalem, so that's cool.
You need to fake her out and
for older people,
pop in kitchen.
Pop in kitchen. Oh man, my mom would go insane.
Es el diablo.
She'd be super pissed at me too because she didn't like anything that has to do with the devil. All right. Anyways.
160-degree videos that are
So
available.
you go
With the Windows 10 Creators
blah, blah,
Update,
blah.
we took a sandcastle from the real world, captured it as a digital memory, remixed it with paint, shared it out on the web, brought it back into the real world as a hologram, and then into virtual reality. Our content is...
And all of it, and it only took about $3,000 worth of equipment for such a niche, tiny little thing. If you're creative enough to build that sandcastle,
Check out this globe I made.
Wow.
Yeah, let's put that away.
Okay, now I have $3,000 in paperweights.
no longer confined to...
Okay, well, moving on.
Update accessories. That was an
Now,
esport.
forgive us if we missed something vital or exclusive, because we're going to skip through this a lot. So, they're basically talking about how popular live streaming is now.
Think Flight Simulator 30 years ago. Think Solitaire, glory. Please welcome Jen from the Xbox.
As Terry explained, the popularity and time spent watching gaming is through the roof. And we know there
That's
are
what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing right now. It's through the roof.
many reasons why people watch gameplay today.
Now, let's see if Xbox understands why people watch live streams and see if they can offer anything.
Sometimes it's to check out a new game before they buy it.
Yes.
Other times, it's to learn how to play a game better, to get through a certain
Yeah.
level or
Not
beat
our
a particular
channel.
boss.
Not our channel.
And in a lot of cases, they're watching for pure entertainment value.
Hey!
It's just as much
That's
fun
our channel.
watching the person streaming
Sometimes.
as it is playing the game yourself. As a spectator, it looks something like this. My college buddy Jason.
So what she said earlier is that gamers are now watching more minutes of other people playing than they are playing themselves, which I thought was an amazing stat. Yeah. So live streaming is super popular. Obviously, now that live streaming is super popular, you have all the other companies jumping in along with Twitch. So Twitch is going to have competition, but really they're the best platform right now. I mean, you've got Facebook jumping in with Facebook Live. I got an email today about Instagram having live streaming and do I want to be a part of it and all this other stuff. And then they had, what is it, Twitter even got live streamed. They live streamed the last Thursday night football game.
Is live streaming.
It's live streaming all over the place. So let's see what Microsoft, if Microsoft is going to compete with Twitch, what are they going to do?
He lives back in Texas. We don't see each other in person very often, but we keep up with each other through our shared love of gaming.
Okay, see, that makes sense. That's a touching and you know, makes, you know, that's cool. We had a lot of friends go off to college. So first, let's go back to...
And then move to California.
Move to California, move all over the place. Okay, come back over here. So what do they got? What service are they using? Are they using Twitch? No, it kind of looks like Twitch, but it's not.
It's his gameplay of Forza Horizon 3. He's streaming using a service called Beam, which makes it really easy to watch and to interact with the
Beam?
person broadcasting their gameplay. In fact, Jason
What does
has
Beam
set
do?
it up so that people watching can suggest what he'd do next. Now look at the buttons on the bottom of the screen. You're going to see one there that says Go Off-Road. I'm going to click that button, and you'll hear me suggest to Jason that he take it off.
No! No! That is
You'd be a backseat gamer.
That's backseat gaming, Microsoft. Do you not know? See, this is where everything was going well up until this point. It's like, you know what streamers want?
Hurry up.
Streamers want to be yelled at the whole fucking time they're playing games. Hold on. Let's watch this.
On the bottom of the screen, you're going to see one there that says Go Off-Road. I'm going to click that button, and you'll hear me suggest to Jason that he take it off-road.
Time to off-road that vehicle.
That's gonna get annoying.
Oh
There you go.
my
Jason
God.
takes backseat driving.
Time! So the pre-programmed voices. Time to go off-roading. Great. So now, as I stream, I'm going to be spammed with go off-roading. Take the shortcut. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. God
That's
damn it.
basically what it's gonna sound like.
And notice chat. That's everybody's gonna spam notice chat. Notice chat. Notice chat. Wow. The complete lack of understanding of streaming, and Microsoft's like, we're gonna beat Twitch. What is the best feature that we could do? Is it unique features for streamers?
They want to get
Is it
chat more involved.
is it supporting the streamer through easy donations or subscriptions or little incentives for chat with unique badges and loyalty things and all this other stuff? No, it's go off-roading.
Time to off-road that vehicle.
Whoa, truly
There you
extreme,
go. He totally
dude.
listened. Takes
90s.
backseat driving to an entirely different place.
What happens if he doesn't listen?
And this just smells of you know, people in suits and, you know, like that don't really understand gaming. They're like, yeah, okay, let's do this. They don't understand the realities because they haven't been. They're not Twitch. They don't know what the Twitch community is like. They don't know. They didn't even do their fucking research.
Now, watching other people stream their gameplay is easy, but it can be a different story if you want to be the broadcaster. For a lot of people, the idea of broadcasting their own gameplay can be really intimidating. They've got to download and set up the software, learn how to configure a stream,
Yeah.
and then, of course, how do you get folks to actually watch?
Now, it's not that hard. In our day and age, this is the age of YouTube, okay? Any 12-year-old, 13-year-old will teach you how to do stuff, and I don't use that as an insult. 13 and 12-year-olds taught me how to do half my shit on After Effects, on special effects, and editing and stuff. So if you want to know how to stream and you use OBS or use XSplit, there are countless tutorials that are constantly updated. But let's see what they have to say.
So here's my first announcement. With the Creators Update, we're making it so each of us can become a game broadcaster because we're building Beam broadcast technology right into Windows. Pretty cool, right?
Clap now. So here's the thing. They're going to make it easier for streamers to stream. Everybody, not streamers. They're going to make it easier for mass audiences to stream. As if it isn't hard enough already for a streamer starting on Twitch to get any amount of traction. You're going to have hundreds of thousands of more, like, just noobs start streaming their stupid shit. You're going to have people, and if it's on Windows, you're going to have people like,
He was getting rid of a ghost.
I was getting rid of a ghost.
Big O.
Apparently my dick is on my chest. Yeah. Okay. Well, fine. Whatever. But no, there's no like. Okay, how do we highlight these individual streamers and make them popular? Let's just make everybody a streamer. Everybody.
Let me jump into my
Clap,
game.
please.
I'm going to show you how it works.
Let's see how easy it is.
All right, here we are in Forza. Before we start driving, I'm going to show you how easy it is to start a broadcast. I hit Windows D.
This game
on
looks
my
really
keyboard.
cool, by the
That's
way.
gonna
I
bring up the
need to
game
get
bar.
Forza 3. It looks
Then I'm
awesome.
going to move it over here to the side so I can easily see the broadcast window while I'm playing. Then all I have to do is click this button and start broadcasting. Just like that, we're live.
That's not impressive. That you can already do that very quickly through the Twitch app in the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation 4. Now, obviously, it's Microsoft, so it's already but one button click. Now they're like, don't do that. Don't use Twitch. Use Beam, because Beam will let you annoy your broadcasters so much so that they stop fucking playing.
It's that simple to start a broadcast right from Windows. Now, any of my friends or followers can watch me broadcasting my gameplay. Now, I want to ask y'all to keep an eye on that chat window on the right-hand side. So there's my first viewer, no pressure.
Hey!
DJ Strafe, what do you think about Forza Horizon 3? Beam is an amazing service to
He's gonna
broadcast
be like,
with,
show me your
because there's
boobs.
virtually no
DJ, get out of here.
Show me your tits!
Fuck you, DJ.
That's rude and incredibly insulting towards women, but I'm honest.
Exactly what happened.
That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Okay.
lag between my broadcast.
Show us show us the filter features. Show us the moderation features.
And what viewers are seeing on their end. So DJ Strafe and I can have a conversation. It's pretty much real time. And we're
Okay,
starting to-
real-time conversations, that's cool. I'm not sure how they do that. There is a delay on our Twitch going through OBS, I guess, because they're using Windows. They're cutting that third-party program and just broadcasting directly and cutting that delay down. That is cool, because then you can start to do like choose your own adventure games like Batman, and incorporate the audience decisions and like the audience 57%
Yeah.
punch Penguin in the face, 35%
Punch.
cut his dick off, things like that, you know. Is it brutal or more brutal? You know, that and it's always gonna be something nasty and sexual if you leave it up to chat. But
Oh yeah.
so that's cool.
to get more viewers, and that's because Xbox Live is letting my friends and network know
Lost
that I'm
viewers.
playing.
Where
It's
They
helping
said
me build
12.
out an audience.
Oh.
Not 10.
All right, I'm gonna pull off right here. It's a beautiful viewpoint.
Somebody actually left the broadcast. She's like, all right, let's set this up, and everybody on these computers over here come in, and then somebody's like, all right, fine, I'm bored. Let's go.
Now, on Xbox
53
Live, we have
seconds.
this thing called clubs. They're a way for people to come together around similar interests. My club is called the Racing.
Some people are saying the delay is from Twitch, not OBS. I actually don't know where the delay is. If the delay's on Twitch end, you'd think that they'd improve that. They got the $1 billion investment.
Texans. It's made up of people who are from Texas and who enjoy racing games. And everyone in the Racing Texans, they were all able to see when I started broadcasting my gameplay.
Yeah,
And they can
but-
tune in from anywhere, whether they're on their Xbox One console, on their PC, or even out and about on a smartphone. As a broadcaster,
The Twitch does that already.
that means I can build out a
You need that bare minimum. I'm not saying it's not impressive. I'm just saying you need that.
substantial audience for my stream because it's super accessible.
Is there a point where it becomes too accessible, where nobody even bothers? You know what I mean?
You can see the
All right, I think I
drive,
need to get
Jens,
to
drive. She's talking to the
So my
audience. Give
friends
her
tell
a
me to pay
break.
attention to the chat window again. So
Oh my God! Even on that demo, people are complaining.
He's like, drive, Jens.
Eddie is saying that I should tell y'all about custom tournaments. So let's do it.
Oh, okay. Custom tournaments.
Y'all know that-
I've always wanted to find easier ways to integrate tournaments with Twitch and play with you guys and finding if Microsoft can do that would be one cool thing. I mean,
Everything's pretty basic so far.
yeah.
Competition and gaming go hand in hand. And we see that every day with the massive interest in esports. Terry talked about how many people watched the League of Legends Championship this past year, and that's like the pinnacle
On
of video
Twitch.
game competition today. There are also hundreds of smaller championships and tournaments held every year, typically organized by game developers or professional tournament operators. They're the ones who determine the entry qualifications and the rules of play. But now we want to bring another level of tournament competition to players on Xbox Live, one where you determine the rules of competition. So here's my second announcement. With the Creators Update, we're giving players the ability to create custom tournaments using Arena on Xbox Live. All right, let's go back to my desktop. I'm going to open the Xbox app.
Okay. Show us how it
Show you
works.
how it works.
Thank you.
Damn.
So we want to give
talking
gamers
to
the
her.
ability to create.
That looks
custom
just like my Twitch. Looks exactly like Twitch. They just moved this to the other side. Let's look over here. That's the same goddamn thing.
challenges,
Ain't broke, don't fix
just
it.
like you would do if you were setting up a fantasy football league or joining an intramural soccer team. Custom tournaments are a great way that you can compete against your friends. You don't have to qualify for professional tournaments.
Yes.
And you don't have to track everyone's scores offline. Arena on Xbox Live is going to do it all for you.
Good. Yes, that
So the
sounds
first
awesome.
thing I need to do to set up my tournament is to pick the game.
I've always wanted to know
Particular
how they're actually, because I've been paying for Xbox Live for I don't know how many years. I was an Xbox Live beta tester, so I've probably have had, what is it, 9 years, 10 years now? I don't know what the little badge is, but you know, and there was a period of like 5 years where there was like no new features, and you're paying for something that you know you really shouldn't be paying for. So this needed to come a long time ago. Let's see what they've done with it.
KI is a popular fighting game where you square off against an individual opponent. And with the tournament structure, my friends and I can determine which of us is truly the gaming master. All right, I'm going to call my tournament the KI Throwdown.
I have not played Killer
And
Instinct.
let's see,
I really
I'll
need
open it on Xbox
to play
Live
it.
and extend it to all my friends.
It's like Maximilian
I
up
need
here.
to choose a game mode. I'm going to go here with classic bracket approach. All right, tournament style. Single elimination or double elimination? Single, definitely. You lose, you're out. All right, let's set it for tonight.
Man,
And
she's a
create
tough
my
hombre.
tournament. Invite is
I
out,
do
and
double.
the countdown to my tournament begins. It's all
Cool.
integrated with Xbox Live. So the service will compile stats and determine the winner, taking the administrative work off of my plate and letting me focus on playing. And
That's
maybe
cool.
a little bit of trash talking. The best part is, it doesn't matter
Nobody
which device my
laughed.
friends choose to play on. Whether it's an Xbox One console or a PC running Windows 10, Xbox is bringing players together and giving each of us the ability to set up our own custom tournament. So that was a look at a couple of new things that are coming.
Oh, damn it, I need to see a little bit more on tournaments. But so there are third-party apps that'll do that, but it's a kind of a pain in the ass, you know, to have it integrated into the service that will play the game or that will stream your game is a good idea. If Twitch would implement tournaments as a response to this, there's no reason to use Beam. You know, at least in my eyes. That's a little hint, Twitch. Get some tournaments integrated. Though I don't know how they would do that because you know, Xbox Live is a little different than Twitch. So
with the creators update for gamers.
They could do like an official tournament website for Twitch and then link the website's user base together so your badges and all that shit show up and it's the same user interface, it's the same login maybe.
But you don't have to wait until this spring to get in on the action. There are plenty of amazing games playable right now on one of the most popular Windows 10 gaming devices, the new Xbox One S. Starting at only $299, the Xbox...
So, I realize the Xbox One S is only $300. That means that the Nintendo Switch has to be $300, Joe.
Think so?
Yeah, it's going to be less powerful than an Xbox One S. You can't sell that thing for $400.
I thought it was going to be more.
You thought it was going to be more? Yeah, I thought it was going to be $400. We predicted $400, but it's got to be $300. Maybe they'll have the balls and we're like, we're fucking Nintendo. This is $350. You know? $350. But if it's $300, everybody's going to buy a Nintendo Switch. If it's $250, everybody in the world's going to buy one. But they never do that. They got to make some profit.
Xbox One S has been the top-selling console in the U.S. and several other markets for the past 3 months. Let me show you why.
New Guinea, let's see, Madagascar.
So here I am on Xbox One S playing Forza Horizon 3.
Okay, I'm not really interested in Xbox One S. I'll definitely keep up with it. I'll watch this later, and I'm looking forward to Scorpio. But I do want to do a little bit of a reaction to the VR thing that we missed. So let's go and look at the VR. Okay, there it is. Found it. Okay.
Thanks, Megan. Thanks, everyone.
All right. How's Xenoverse doing? Let's check. We're good to go.
We're good.
All right, let's just finish this up.
With the Windows 10 Creators Update, we took a sandcastle from the real world,
Yeah.
it as addition to the real world as a whole, to a digital.
And right now, with the Creators Update, our partners, including HP, Dell, Lenovo, Asus, and Acer, will be shipping virtual reality headsets like Taj just demoed. These headsets will be the first and only to ship with inside-out 6 degrees of freedom sensors. Unlike every other virtual reality headset in the market today, this means there'll be zero need for a separate room, zero need for a complicated setup. And while those other less immersive accessories today cost over $500, sometimes, most of the time, requiring a new expensive device, we are announcing today that these Creators Update accessories will start at just $299.
Damn. How are they doing this? So you're not talking about, okay, so we got the big 3 headsets.
You got microtransactions.
You want the sound microtransaction. You want the motion control microtransaction.
That's what I said, starting. If you want to add more stuff, it's going to go up and up and up.
We'll see. Damn, Joe, I'm just cynical enough to actually buy into that because I was thinking, okay, maybe the technology's getting cheaper. God damn it, Joe, don't derail me. So the big 3, you got your Oculus Rift, you got your Vive, and you got the PlayStation VR. There are all at least $200 to $400, $500 more expensive than the headsets he's talking about. This is crazy. This is basically VR 2. If you watched my PlayStation VR review, I was talking about when does VR become mass market where you could go out and buy it instead of niche for, space fighter pilots, mech pilots, and horror fans. And that would be VR 3. So we're already into VR 2. This shit is going quick. And there's 5 companies that are gonna flood the market with these fucking VR headset. And are they gonna be garbage? Are they going to be fully featured? You know, only a review, only a test will determine why. But so they're cheaper. Supposedly, they have the full degree of movement where I guess you won't need this thing. So here's your Oculus Rift. Your Oculus Rift is pretty simple. You just need the headset and then this.
This one's more.
And this one, these headsets, they're saying you don't need this anymore. You just need this. I don't know how they're going to do that. I mean, I guess they're going to come with the motion controls on the hands, right? And that's why they say starting at $299, because there's your additional $100 if you have.
Whenever it says starting at.
Yeah,
That's
but
base price.
like the things are inside the headset. I wonder. Okay, fine. Let's say at face value we take all of this, right? We say, okay, these are better. These are less complex. That's good. It's a good thing. It's going to make the market embrace VR a little more, or you're going to flood the market and nobody's going to give a shit about VR anymore. I don't know. But making it more simple is key and is always good. It's always welcome. The next question is, what are the big 3 going to do after they see this shit? They're like, fuck. You know, now we need to make our own version, and maybe that will be the VR3 that I was talking about, where there's fucking wireless headsets. I was reading articles about technology very early, but that could potentially give us the full experience through, VR with wireless. That's when we'll start to really become super interested with it. But notice something here, Joe, about the design of the headsets. What design did they go with? They went with the PlayStation VR headset. They practically just ripped off the design from Sony, where it hangs in front of your face instead of being strapped to your face. And they've discovered it's far more comfortable. Guys, I'm making a prediction right now. This design that straps to your head and creates an outline on your face, it's over with. That is the design that the market is probably going to settle on.
So with the Creators Update, you and the millions of others Windows 10 users can turn on your laptop and immediately start scanning in 3D, start printing in 3D, start creating in 3D, start sharing in 3D, and start experiencing mixed reality. So now, let's talk gaming.
That one guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's what they do. And then that's the segment that we just saw. So, okay, it depends on what games are going to be on the headset. It depends on if it's multi-platform, which most likely are. You'll get some exclusives, like Sony has a bunch of exclusives already. But yeah, I really don't know what to expect. I don't know when these headsets are coming out, but $300 is a damn good deal as compared to these. But will we lose some quality? I think the quality will go down. Are they less quality than the Sony VR headset? You can't do that. You need to stay at bare minimum the same level of fidelity, quality, field of view, resolution as the Sony VR. If it's lower than that, they're garbage. They're garbage. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and make sure that you do. All right, guys, so that's our quick little look at Microsoft's upcoming products, their announcement for their October 2016 event.
And their BMAP.
Yeah, so tell us what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
See you guys.